Hi, it's Alaska Granny. It's that time of year again where you maybe need to rotate the foods that you have in your bug out bag, your get home bag, or even in your grab and go shelf in your pantry. It's always a good idea to have some quick meals together that you don't have to do anything with if you needed to leave in a hurry. Who knows, maybe you've been working from home for months and suddenly they'll ask you to come back in the office. You can grab one of these out of your pantry, take it with you, and you'll have some food choices when you get back to the office. A lot of people are out of practice packing a lunch anymore. I've done a video before on how I put together some DIY MREs. I'll put a link to that video in case you want to see how I put those together. The choices of food that I could find at the store this time to replace those and make new ones wasn't as ideal as it could have been. However, it was still possible to find foods that could easily be put together into a DIY MRE. An MRE is usually meal ready to eat. It's usually considered like a single meal, and they may have 1,100, 1,200 calories. I like to have a bountiful supply for, say, an entire day when I put together a meal packet, and so these have closer to 2,000 calories, which would really be ideal if you were stranded and you needed to have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. I'm also making them like a double meal so that part of it could be for lunch, part could be for dinner, or if there's two of you together, you could share it. There are many different options of what you can put into your own DIY grab and go bug out bag meal or MRE, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of different ways to refer to these, but these are the choices that I put together today. I tried to find foods that would equal about 2,000 calories. I tried to find a variety of different food groups. All of it can live together in a bag, and the expiration dates are more than a year. And so these could sit in there for a year, and then I could rotate them. They're still good. I could take them out and eat them. But it's always a good idea to continue to rotate these foods, especially if you keep them in something like your car in a get-home bag, because the temperatures in the winter and summer can really be dramatically different, which can degrade the stored food that you have in your car. I started with the Hormel Completes. These are ready to eat. They're very good. I've done reviews on these before about how tasty they are, and they're completely cooked. If you can heat them in the microwave, that's great. But if you can't, they're completely cooked. You only need to peel it open and eat it. And guess what? They're really tasty, and the package is very sturdy. They're going to be fine packed up in an MRE type meal. Then I chose two kinds of granola and cereal bars because they're foods that I like to eat. Choose foods that you like to eat to put together in your kit. I have some that are fruit and cereal, and I have some that are sweet and salty with nuts. Then I also have some individual packs of applesauce. Finding grab and go packets of fruit can be harder, but the little applesauce pouches are pretty sturdy, they're versatile, and my family likes them, so they're a good choice for my grab and go meals. I also chose some bags of yogurt trail mix. When you're putting together your MRE bug out bag meals, you want to pay attention to how many calories are in each package. Get out your calculator and read the nutritional facts. This packet of yogurt trail mix has 6 servings of 130 calories. You multiply the 6 times 130, how many calories are in the entire packet? You also want to pay attention to the total sodium because they can be very high in some of your pre-packaged meals. So the entrees have quite a bit, but the other choices that I made don't. You also want to pay attention to the protein grams to make sure you're getting an adequate amount. These are the foods that I chose for my DIY MRE grab and go meals. You can choose foods that you enjoy eating. I'm going to seal my meals up in a gallon Ziploc bag. Into each bag, I'm going to include 2 paper towels and a little set of silverware. These utensils are ones that I've saved from when I've had to-go meals, takeout meals, and some of them are already pre-packaged. But you can just take a set, wrap a napkin around them, and it's ready to go into your bag. The completes that I chose are roast beef, turkey, and chicken. They have some that don't have meat in them, but I wanted the protein of meat, and that's why I chose these. The completes that I chose range in calorie count from 220 to 290. The bars that I chose have 130 or 160 calories. The applesauce has 50 calories. The yogurt trail mix has 780 calories. This is how I'm going to assemble my bags. Into a gallon Ziploc bag, I'm going to place 2 paper towels, a set of utensils, 2 of the complete meals, 2 cups of applesauce, 2 each of the 2 types of granola bars, and 1 bag of trail mix. This could last for breakfast, lunch, dinner. It could be for a complete day for one person in an emergency, or if you're just away from home and you need one meal, you could split this with another person. This can meet your needs in several ways. If you needed this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you have a complete set of calories and nutrition for an entire day. Or if you're away from home, caught off guard, you can share this with another person and you each have a full complete meal. I'm just using a Ziploc bag. I have made meals before that I used the food saver and vacuumed out the air. It helps them last a little longer. I plan to rotate these between 6 months and a year. These foods all have a shelf life of more than 1 year. Make sure you're getting a variety of foods to have on hand, whether it's emergency meals to have in your bug out bag, in your get home bag, grab and go meals in your pantry, foods that you would be able to provide meals for your family for several weeks, and then also get the long-term food storage, things like rice, beans, oatmeal, dried foods, foods that can live in your long-term food storage for up to 30 years. Then if you have an emergency you need to grab and go right now, you have food choices. If you're stuck at home, someone is sick, the power goes out, or you run out of money before you run out a month, you have foods in your pantry that you can make a meal. And then in a long drawn out emergency type situation, you're still going to have your rice, your beans, your dried stockpile of long-term food storage that can continue to feed and nourish your family so that you can face whatever comes your way. If you enjoyed my video, I hope you'll share it with someone else you think might like it. Learn more at alaskagranny.com, and please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.